Good evening. Tonight I'm going to show you my own version of the First Noel. Every single track bar the backing track has been created using the keyboard. For instance, we have organ bells, so every instrument has come from this keyboard, which is the Roland Go Keys 5. I highly recommend it. Here's how the organ bell sounds in notes. And in chords, it sounds like this. So that's how that sounds. So now I'm going to play you the whole song. I've recorded it in Wave using Cakewalk Pro Audio 9 on Linux. This is how it sounds. So that is the whole song. So now what I'm going to do is I'm quickly going to mute every single instrument. And we're just going to play the backing track. which is what I learnt to play from YouTube, and this part did come from YouTube, and this is how it sounds. So if I was to stop that and go back to the beginning and solo with this, which is where I come in, if I put the two of them together, so that's how the backing track and myself playing in piano synth 1 sounds. If I now stop that and go back to the beginning, if I solo some of the other tracks now, so this is the piano rich strings. Sounds really good, which is a testament to the performance of the Go Keys, Roland Go Keys 5, don't you think? I'm very impressed with it. The decoy strings. That's how they sound. Now actually, rather than keep stopping it, I'm just going to play through now. Pizzicato strings. Chamber strings. The organ bell. Steel drums. And if I go to choir, that's where you get the choir sort of singing. Choir 3. I should have labelled that as chords really, but never mind. Analog voice 2. That's how that sounds. Bell 2. Bell 2 chords. Bell 2 notes. That's the pluck synth. Let's go to the organ. So that's how all these sound. And then when you undo them all, unmute them, sorry. That then builds the whole song up. So if I stop that, if I mute them all again, I'll just show you how I actually record a track. It's all done in wave. I haven't done it in MIDI on this occasion, so I created a test. And if I go to here, this is on Linux using Wine and Cakewalk Pro Audio 9, which is designed for Windows 98. You can see it's picked my piano up even though it was on USB, so that is good. So I've now got that on that. So we're going to try an instrument. So we've got the bell. Or we could try something completely different. So we could try... What have we got? So we've got bells. I've done analog. Saw key. Let's try that and see how that sounds. So let's record it, shall we? So we're going to hit record. Actually, that didn't work, did it? Because we need to delete that, and we need to actually have something to play to. So let's unmute the backing track, so we've at least got something to play to. Right. So if we stop that, we can see straight away we've got that on there. It's going to be too quiet at the moment. So if I solo that and go back, it's very quiet. So what we'll do is we'll double click it and we will increase the volume by 3 decibels, and then we'll increase it by another 3 decibels, and then we'll go another 3 decibels. So now that should be a lot louder now. Now I wonder how that sounds added in with the backing track, for instance. Now normally for chords I'd have a separate track, but just this is for demonstration purposes. Just for interest, I wonder how it actually sounds with all of the other instruments added to it. It might sound terrible, it might not. So we are going to now hit play and see how it sounds with that in. Adds a bit too much of a twang, but you get the idea. That's how you record. You choose your instrument on the keyboard and you record, and then you choose the next instrument and record, and so forth. This is how I actually learned how to play the First Noel, and this is where the backing track came from. So it's dead easy, and you can slow it down because, as you can see, I haven't read any music. It's just done by memory. The way I found easiest to learn was to learn the melody side first with the right hand, and once confident with that, start playing with the left hand, and then once you're confident, play with both. And then I got inspired and thought, well, I wonder if I record this over and over, doing different chords and different melodies using different instruments, how it sounds. And it actually sounds like an orchestra. But this is how the backing track sounds like, and this is how I learned. Oh. How does it sound in just piano? And that's how I learn. So anyone can do this, anyone can learn. As I say, self-taught. I learnt the song in an hour and a half, and then after that decided to try and make a song out of it. So don't ever give up on your dream. If you want to learn an instrument, go for it. Thank you very much for watching.